There's this idea that in portrait...
Check, test, check, test. Check. Check, test.
In this video, I'm going to be doing a
check, test. Check. Hello? Check. Check.
hello, check.
All right, it's back. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to have to try that StreamYard crap, I guess.
All right, it's back. I don't know what happened there.
This really sucks. This is so frustrating. You have no idea. Let's see here. Okay. All right, we're back. Sorry about this, guys. For the next stream, I'm going to have to try this StreamYards. I think I'm going to try this. Lightstream sucks. Absolutely blows. But I have to be stuck with this software because I will not be able to get back in to the same stream with OBS. OBS does not allow you, if you lose connection, it will not connect you back, which is a fundamental flaw in the software. Yes, the technology is awful, and I do need a new computer. It's just I need to save up some, so no buying gold and silver for me for a while until I get a new computer. So anyways, let's see here. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. We're going to have these problems throughout the night and every stream until I get a new computer. So I probably won't be streaming as much because this is something that's going to continue to happen, and it's just too frustrating. So anyways, let's get back here to these comments. So I bought some silver coins on Tuesday to give as Christmas gifts. The spot was around $15.50. Entire impeachment is part of the bread and circus. Imagine having the power to drive the stock market up with a single tweet. Yes, indeed. That's right. It's crazy how Twitter has become part of the mover of the markets, you know? It's crazy. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Have I lost the chat now? I think I'm on a different chat now. I think I'm seeing a different. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm on a completely different. This must be a different one. I don't know what's going on. Oh, C-Rod, dude, thank you so much, my friend. You didn't have to do that, but man, that will help though. That'll definitely make it quicker before I can get one. Actually, All Is One now. Also, he sent me a little bit of money for that too. But I appreciate it, guys. I have no idea what's causing these problems. I mean, my computer, other than that, should be fine. But thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Well, Silver Ice, I could do iPhone, or I could do I could do the I could do it on the phone and point it at the monitor, I guess. But boy, that's really kind of low tech. But see, the other thing too is going back and forth and around. But yeah, so we'll see. But thank you, guys. I appreciate your patience and everything. Thanks so much, C-Rod, and thanks, Cliff 30K. I appreciate that. I don't want you guys to send. I feel bad. I don't want you guys to feel like you got to send money for this. That's my own problem. You know what I mean? But thank you, Sloth, dude. I appreciate that very much. But I don't feel compelled in that regard. This is my issue, and you guys shouldn't have to deal with that. So, Uh,
I shouldn't have to deal.
Is the audio out again? No. Okay. Somebody said audio was out, but it's not. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. I don't have a PO box. Drain the swamp. Yeah. But let's see here. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. So back to the front here. But thank you guys. So we'll get that sooner than later. Now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get on that because you all shouldn't have to put up with this stuff. Let's see here. And I apologize profusely. Let's see here. Okay, Media Man. Guess I'm one of those contrarians regarding silver being underpriced. Looking at the 100-year inflation-adjusted chart for silver and chopping off the two aberrations of 1980 and 2011, the 2019 silver price is the same or higher than 1919 to 1973 prices, 1984 to 2007 prices, and after 2014 was the exception of the short blip in 2016. On the other hand, gold is higher now than two very short periods in 1980 and 2011 with no exceptions. Yet I'm still buying it. Food for thought. Yeah, we have to kind of look. Yeah, you can take away the anomalies. By and large, if you look back through 100-year inflation adjusted, is the same or higher than 1919, 1973 prices, inflation adjusted. So that means it's doing what it does. Thank you, guys. Yes, every little bit does help. I appreciate that. Martin Bell Gaming asking, do you see interest rates going negative? Thank you for that. And no, I don't. I don't see them going negative anytime soon. I think if they hold tight for next year, and if we get another recession, there's a chance it could go down. But there's a chance next year if the economy really does start to really take off further, they could raise them up, which would give them more wiggle room. Rock and Rod, thank you so much, my friend. Every little bit does help for sure. Thank you very much. And I will definitely be working to try to get that new computer because I think that's the only thing that's going to solve it. But thank you. And thank you, Stacking Nerd. I appreciate you. Tony Green got the ERP back from NGC. Congratulations. Funktad Forcelli, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that $4 super chat with some coffee. Here's a slurp. I haven't even had time to slurp this evening. All right, let's see here. Let's hope I haven't. All right, very good. Maybe one of those do popular auctions, sell a few pieces to fund the new PC. It's the only way to get my paws in some of your collection. Yeah, that is an idea. I would probably do that through Stacking Stormtrooper. But yes, oh man, Silver Wolverine, dude, thanks so much, my friend. You didn't have to do that. I don't want you guys. I'm serious. I'm honored and humbled, but and it's muchly appreciated. But I don't want you guys to ever feel compelled to donate for any reason. This computer issue is on me. It's my fault, and that I can't get it worked out. So I'm frustrated only because I feel like you guys deserve better than it's just. I'm trying to find ways to do this, but that does help, and it'll certainly speed up the process for sure. So, Jeff Salcero, do you really believe the U.S. economy is strong? I do, Jeff Salcero. I believe it's strong. In fact, Silver Wolverine posted a video today talking about that and negative interest rates, not negative interest rates, inverted bond yield curve. He posted a video about it today. But I feel it's strong, but I also feel like that we're overdue for a recession, and which is why we should protect ourselves. Joey, is this wallet in the description yours? Yes, but I really I haven't even logged into my my Coinbase account for a while for Bitcoin. But yeah, that should be, if it's in the description there, it should go to me. But yes, thank you, sir. Let's see here. Sal, your threatening letters scared us. Ooh, I'm confused at that. My threatening letters. Native Stacker, I thought we were going to have to go without a live stream tonight. Yeah, I'm trying my best, my friend. Sorry about the breakouts, the cutouts in audio. Adrian ruined the computer with Born. Hello, Steven. Good to see you. All right, so let's get back here. Good post there, Media Man. Silver Smith says, love the picture of the 500-gram bars. One bar net pick is worth almost 30 grand. Wow. Yeah, especially the gold one, that's for sure. All right. Okay. Let's see. Stacking Nerd says, I expected prices to be a bit higher after the impeachment. Yeah, I kind of thought they would too. They're only slightly higher. Yeah. It's crazy. All right. So 4 more years for Trump, says Mark B. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Well, and the thing is, some people it's been going around and some memes saying that Trump could run for a 3rd term because if they send an impeachment and he's acquitted, it doesn't count as a term, but that's not right either. But yes, you got to be careful what you hear out there. But let's see here. Oh, that's why peeps are sending you live chats. My joke didn't land. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm threatening him. Steven, do I know who you are? Your name is Steven, even Steven. You're new here. Welcome. Glad you're here. American Supertramp, president impeached. Market up at all-time high. Gold and silver, the movement is slightly up. It's all fake. The dollar is still stable. Well, the dollar is actually relatively strong right now, but we shouldn't. We always have an insurance policy for in case it gets reset. Let's see here. What happened with Amex today? I don't know what Amex. The Amex seemed fine today. They're I don't know what's going on with Amex. I haven't heard anything. You're not able to log into your account. Get my name, like my name, get your own. If Trump went to jail for about 20 years, gold and silver will skyrocket. Yes. Well, if he's kicked out of office and he goes to jail, that definitely would happen. All right. Like my name, get your own. Hello. Good to see you. All right. No, I'm not new. All right. Yeah. Where's Alan Gold? I don't know. So Steven's not new. He must have changed his name. Must have been a different name and he changed his name. Welcome back. Silver Honda. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas, everybody. We're getting very close to that day. Woot woot, says Silver Bean Counter. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes, and one good thing, if my audio does cut out again, is you guys can at least chat with each other while we're waiting here. So that's good. So that way, at least you'll have the company of each other while I try to get back in here. Silver Wolverine, I think impeachment was baked into the markets. I think so, too. Really means nothing to me since we're not going to remove, but hopefully it's enough to motivate voters. Yes, I agree. I think you're right. I think it was baked into the impeachment there. Very good. Markets were. Robin, there's no impeachment until Democrats file with the Senate. They're scared to death. Must have been a different agenda. Yeah, and see, Robin, I always thought that every Congress has two. Every Congress has their own term, and so an impeachment stands for what it is in the House. So it was my understanding that even if it doesn't go to the Senate, it still stands as it's like an indictment that can get thrown out. Your name may be cleared. Your name may be cleared, or it may not just it may be thrown out, but the indictment still stands. If I might be wrong on that, but that's what I've heard. But I hope you're right, Robin. Robin, by the way, is a guy, not a girl. I've learned that. I learned that the hard way last time. He had to set me straight on that. Thanks, Robin. CCT, good to see ya. Stephen, it's Stephen Heath. All right, it's Stephen Heath. Man, what happened to Sheffield? What happened to the Heath? I guess it is easier to see Stephen there. That's good. Now we know. That's cool, Stephen. All right. Yankee Stacking is here eating and watching The Mandalorian. Cool. I haven't seen it yet, but I did watch the new Star Wars today, Rise of Skywalker. No spoiler alerts. Yes, it's our beloved Stephen Heath that was kicked out of the Sheffield. That's right. All right. Salman and Robin. All right. We're going to hover the areas. That's right. Mr. Octopus. Does impeachment really have anything to do with PMs going up and down? I think not quite as much. They may have been kind of baked in there, as Silver Wolverine said. Total Bullion says, Trump's not going anywhere. Don't get excited, folks. Yes. I think most can agree that probably won't happen. Media Man says, thanks for the news, Sal. I look forward to hearing more as this story unfolds. Yes, this coin, I'd be very interested to see how it was stolen. And that was recovered, and just by its mere existence, it gained $42,500 in 5 years. It's pretty cool. All right. Donald, New Mexico. Hey, Sal, thanks for the shout out. Thank you, Donald, for sending this article along to me. Oh, Joey, I got some BTC in my Coinbase. Well, thank you, Joey. Dude, that's very nice of you, my friend. Very cool. Yeah, I almost took those links down because no one ever used them. So I appreciate that, Joey. Very, very kind of you. All right. Very cool. Appreciate it. I think he's relatively new here, too. So that's cool. Thanks, man. Tony Green. There was, for 1 year, there was a fractional gold buffalo. For the year 2008, they made them in the 10th. Check, test, check, test. Check, test. Okay, you hear me. Okay, good.
Check, test.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Let me get the screen back again. Let's see. Okay, there's the screen. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, I would love to shoot this thing. Oh, man. Send it over to CCT to do it. Okay. Very good. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Low blood pressure says the only reason the idiot got caught is because he left it in the original graded packaging. Should have took it out and said family heirloom. That's right. Yep. They're not too smart, are they? For sure. Robin, you can borrow my 12 gauge if you want. That'll tune up your computer. I'd love it. Put some buckshot in it and just boom, blow it away. That'd be awesome. Safa Stacker, thank you so much. Good to see you. B Demon, hello. Mr. Eminem 911 is here. Hello, sir. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas to you and everybody, by the way. Mark B, yes. Yeah, where's Terry and Pudenda? Missing them. We're glad Pamela Rice is here, though. We're glad that Barbara Carbone is here. All right. We'll shoot them up with everything. We'll take a 38 to it, too. Something, I tell you what, it's crazy. Great points and enjoyed your comments. Thank you so much. Let's see here. The support from the support from stream this live streams writing me. So let me write them back real quick. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's get back to it. Now, Terry. Hi, Sal. Thank you in Donald, New Mexico for sharing. I'm taking all my stolen coins out of the slabs. Catch me if you can. There you go. All right. Yes, dude, make sure you do that. There's a lesson learned there. Sal's gals are on board. Yes, they are. We're glad. We appreciate you guys being here. Yes, that's right. Nothing really feels better than tossing a computer out of a window. That's for sure. Sledgehammer approach for fixing electronics. That's right. That's about the frustration level I'm at here. Lady Liberty Stacker says the Dems are panicked and have felt the only way to defeat him is to impeach him. It won't do any good. More people are rallying behind President Donald J. Trump because of this. Like him or hate him, America's better off because of him, like it or not. You can thank Nancy Pelosi for handing the Patriots an early Christmas present in his 2020 reelection. The articles of impeachment are the two weakest ones. They are. That's right. Obstruction of Congress. Who ever heard of that? Thank God Trump has started flipping the courts to more righteous ones, including the Ninth District Court. Let the Senate have a field day with the trial that our president wants. Patriots, sit back, grab your popcorn and beverage of choice and enjoy the show. The gold and silver markets will continue to fluctuate as long as they're manipulated until the dollar reset. Grab it when you see good deals. Very good. All right. Thank you, Lady Liberty Stacker. All right. Send your CPU to a backyard refiner. Get some gold. There you go, Silver Heist. Good idea. Very good idea. Hello, Coins A to Z. All right. Evan Thomas. Yes, that's right. Yes, thanks, Lady Liberty Stacker. I can't help but agree with you. Much to Barbara Carbone's chagrin. Sorry, Barbara. I love you, though. Thank you, Lady Liberty Stacker. Appreciate that. Sterling Cannabis says, just think, he could have melted it, made Salivate Metal gold round out of it. The big dummy. That's right, Sterling Cannabis. He could have gotten away with it. Made a Salivate Metal round. All right. Silver Honda says, have a good night. I have to give my residents their medications before they escape. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for your silver. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Honda. Very good. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Barbara Carbone, I feel Trump asked Dems to impeach him. He made it happen. You can't help, Trump is one of those guys that's kind of a fighter, and it kind of wouldn't surprise me if they kind of got that message, say, I dare you to impeach me. And they took him up on the dare. So yeah, I mean, there's a fighting spirit about, he admitted to it. Okay. I didn't hear that. Okay, Barbara, I didn't realize, that he admitted to warning them to do that. Interesting. Okay. Hello, Pilot Dude. Good to see you. All right. Hello, America Silver Patriot. Good to see you, sir. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay, where are we going? Let's see here. Chiefly Chieftain says that price guide, the price guide price isn't firm. That coin is only worth what someone else will pay for. That's very true. That's very true. It's only worth what someone will pay for it. All right. Numismatic CSI indeed. Yes, indeed, Funktad. Very good. Good point. All right. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see here. C-Rod, the biggest witch hunt in history, completely partisan. I agree with that. Senate will toss this debacle quickly, and in pursuing impeachment, they just secured Trump's reelection for 2020. Congress has focused on nothing productive since Democrats have had the majority, except to find any avenue to get rid of our president. Take note, people. Did you see anything remotely close to that when our country was ruined for 8 years with Obama? No, why? Because unlike the left, we are true Americans. Also, adults capable of acceptance from when we don't get our way. Keep giving out participation trophies. You tar muffins. You're at fault for this generation, crybabies. I yield back. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I mean, I do believe there's some on the left that love our country. They have a little different view of it, but I don't. But I believe there's some good Americans that have a little different view. But it seems like the vast majority of the Democrat Party has moved so far to the left, they want to move towards socialism. And I think that's not really something that's good for America. And even though they've pretty much openly have gone there, that's where Bernie Sanders is and the like. But if you watch those hearings, the morning sessions were, a fairly weak case that they brought for the intelligence hearings when it was in the Intelligence Committee. But then in the afternoon sessions, they were just blown away. In other words, there was no crimes the one lady from New York, the Congress lady from New York, I forget her name, but she basically, asked the guy. There's two witnesses, and she asked each one of them, was there any evidence of bribery? No, no. Any evidence of obstruction of justice? No. Any evidence of treason? No. Any evidence of any crime? She listed off anything that would be considered a high crime and misdemeanor, and they said nope. And they were the witnesses that that Adam Schiff had brought forward. So I thought that was interesting. But anyways, let's see. But thanks, C-Rod. Let's see. I should have used UPS. Yes, there we go. That's right. If it's right, there you go. Use a different shipping service. Maybe would have been fine. Some people don't like FedEx. Some people hate UPS. And anyways, all right. Voga says, amazing. Very cool. Thank you. And Voga says, thanks, Donald and Sal, for the article about this coin. That's pretty amazing. That thing was actually, I was surprised it was recovered 5 years later. That's something else. All right. Barbara Carbone, have you noticed that Donald and I are not rubbing it in your faces because it's not a proud thing? No, that's true. I mean, well, and I'm glad, it's and I know that's one thing Nancy Pelosi said too. It's a somber thing or what have you. But I think behind the scenes, I don't think you and Donald are doing it. But I think behind the scenes, Nancy Pelosi and AOC and many of the other and Maxine Waters are they are gloating behind the scenes. They're just being careful about it publicly. But anyways, but it wasn't necessary. I do disagree with you there. But anyways, but thank you. All right. Let's see here. AOC and Talib hate most people in our country. I think so too. And I think probably even Barbara can probably agree on that too, that there's some really extreme people that are in Congress that are just, not nice people, not good people. Let's see here. Well, yeah, Barbara Carbone, yes. Trump, Mulvaney, Giuliani all verbally admitted Trump asked Ukraine for help. Trump admittedly asked Ukraine for help. Of course, that's what that phone call was about, was asking for help to stop the fraud and to get to the bottom of the 2016 election. And by the way, he also said, as part of that, because while that was going on, there was something called the Anti-Corruption League in Ukraine. And the person that was running that also run the Burisma, which is the oil company that Biden and his son were involved in. He asked them to look at them too, but he didn't do it as a quid pro quo. It was just a tag. It was at the end of it, and it just happened that it opened up a can of worms, so to speak, and then they ended up impeaching Trump for that which Biden did. But anyways, so yeah. Vogus said, no problem. Thank you, my friend. All right. Anyways, hi, Steve says, let's see. The coin was shipped by FedEx. FedEx hub is in Memphis. Dude tries to sell it to Memphis. Where are any chances dude worked at FedEx then? Maybe near the facility conveyor. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hi, Steve. Martin Bell Gaming. Thank you so much, my friend, for that super chat. It says, would you do a live stream with iTeam Trading or Peter Schiff? That would be great. Mercury Dime Fund. Oh, yes, thank you. I would do. Check. Test. We back? I think we're back.
Check. Test.
All right, we're back. Let me get the screen back up here.
I think we're back.
The problem is I've got to do this through several different windows. And by the way, that typing you're hearing, is me having to put my email address every time I have to log back into the system. Make sure. Okay, all right. Screen should show up here in just a moment here. Let's see here. Okay, Rock and Ron. Yep, he's back. Okay, very good. All right, there's the screen is back. Okay, YM says stupid criminal. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Hello, Alex Miles. By the way, Alex, I'm glad you're here because the video I did today, which we're going to get to here momentarily, hopefully, I accidentally called him Alex Mills. I meant Miles. Sorry. There's a slurp for Barbara. I've been remiss on that. Did not hear your answer to my super chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get back up to that Martin Bell Gaming. So I was cut off. Wow, way early. Dang it. Yes, I would do a live stream with Peter Schiff or ITM Trading. However, they don't. They do not even know my channel is way too small for them to come here. But I would do an interview with them. Sure, I may challenge them on some things. And would have some good discussion, but I would certainly do it. But my guess is my channel is way too small for them to give the time of day to. See my new knife. Is that what the email you sent me, Pilot Dude? I've been kind of cautious about clicking links lately, to be honest with you, but I'll check it out. I did see the email with the coin, with the Double Dragon coin. That was expensive. You're right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Mr. Octopus. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, if only. No, in this case, I would just let it rip rather than do that. All right. Very good. Colonic Stacker here. Good to see you. The witch hunt is sickening. Says Eddie's little stack. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Montague, Bacassi. This is not your normal kind of video. Thank you so much for the story. Coin Cops. Had no idea, but I like it. I wonder how many others were involved with the step. Keep us up to date. Merry Christmas, brother. Well, Montague, actually, believe it or not, I do videos like this from time to time. I have basically these different categories of videos. I do one on market news, showcasing coins and bullion, rounds, that type of thing. Also do videos on precious metal crimes or precious metal treasures or coins going up for auction. So this is kind of one of those little things. It doesn't happen quite as often. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? Sam Ting Wong. Sal, he has not been impeached. The House cannot impeach a president. They can only vote for impeachment. Then the Senate trial or Supreme Court, both lower and upper chamber, must vote before President Trump can be impeached. Actually, that's not right. I mean, I know we're just talking technicalities here, but the House can impeach, and they have impeached. The president is impeached. It's forever on his record. If the Senate doesn't take it up, the question is will it still be impeachment, or does it get dispunged or removed from his record? I doubt it. I think that he will be considered impeached, even if the Senate doesn't take it up, but I might be wrong on that. However, so President Clinton was impeached, and he was acquitted in the Senate, or they vote, by a couple of, maybe one vote or whatever, and he was not removed. And so, but yeah, Donald Trump has been impeached. Let's see here. Judas Priest bases Ian Hill versus disgraced former CIA director John Brennan. I'm going to have to go with Ian Hill. Yes, indeed. Good, solid bass player for sure. And you could probably have put up the reanimated corpse of Keith Moon, and he would beat John Brennan. Let's see here. All right, very good. Yes, that's right. That's what I thought, Media Man. That's what I thought. It was forever. Hey, Pudenda is here. Hello, Pudenda. Good to see you. Brom 39. And let's see here. Very good to see you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, like 27 from Hidden Coin Channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. means a lot. All right. Druid, the House is holding the impeachment. It must be passed to the Senate in order for him to be impeached. That's not true, Druid. He's already been voted. They're not holding impeachment at all. What they're holding are the House managers. In other words, Nancy Pelosi is figuring out her strategy for the House managers and what they're going to deliver to the Senate in terms of the impeachment articles and their attorneys, essentially, which are going to be House members who will bring the case to the Senate. The Senate will try the case, but impeachment has already been done. Yeah, sadly enough, it's what's done is done. It's on his record. Now the question I have is if the Senate doesn't, if Nancy Pelosi decides not to issue them to the Senate, or the Senate rejects them, one or the other, does that mean that the impeachment is void? I don't know. Probably not. My guess is impeachment stays because, as Media Man says, it's just simply an indictment. It's a charge. So, in other words, if you have, let's say that I get charged for speeding, and I go for speeding on the road, and I go to court, and they can't find it on the records. It's not in the system. If it's not in the records, then I guess, I don't know, does it go away? Probably not. If the police officer puts it in, if they lost the records, then it will be there. So anyways, but yeah. Let's see here. Jared W3 says, I'm curious about the mythical beast series will be. The two-headed eagle that's on one of the rounds represents past, present, and future. Oh, yeah, I have to look into that, Jared W3. Is that on their new thing? I think there was one they did last year. And yeah, what the next beast will be. It'll be very interesting to see. I want to do a Santa Monica theme. That's where Route 66 ends. Probably it might be. I wouldn't be surprised. That would be a good one to do. Let's see here. Impeachment is a staying on the record. Yes, Barbara Carbone, it's not void. Articles to the Senate is a try to remove him. That's right, Barbara. So it's not been released to the Senate. Read the law. Not convicted, not fully prosecuted yet, not impeached, only accused. Well, accused is the same thing as impeached, Druid. That's the difference. I don't like it either, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it. But he is impeached. Yeah, and Mark B is right. He said he doesn't feel impeached, and I understand that why. But anyways, but yeah, he's definitely impeached. Let's see here. Yeah, Robin says, yeah. And here's the thing. Let's say, for instance, that Nancy Pelosi decides not to issue the articles of impeachment until 2020, the election 2020. Let's say there's a Democratic Senate. So if there's a Democratic Senate, and then she issues the articles of impeachment in that Senate session, could she do that? I don't know. But let's say she can. Then if she does, and as part of the stipulation for the punishment that Donald Trump can never run for office again, then, and if Trump wins re-election, and then the Senate votes to remove him, well, what will happen? He will be removed from office. Then Mike Pence will become president. Mike Pence will appoint Donald Trump as vice president. Mike Pence will then resign as president, making Donald Trump president. And then Donald Trump will appoint Mike Pence as vice president. Can you imagine if that happened? All right, let's see here. All right, yeah. Yeah, Druid says, I've just read Harvard Law Junkie proclamations of not impeached. That is all I'm going on. Yeah, I think that's not correct law, but I do agree with you about Pelosi is using this like a kamikaze pilot. That's right, because I think Nixon's impeachment hearings up to the point where before he resigned was like 14 months, and I think Clinton's impeachment was like close to that, 14, about maybe a year, maybe a little less than a year, or what have you. Check, test. All right, I think we're back. Want to make sure.
Check, test.
Okay, we're back. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate your patience. All right, very good. All right, nice. Yeah, that typing you're hearing is me having to enter my email address every single time I go back on this light stream program. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Gene Lawley, I want it all and I want it now. There you go. Isn't that Queen? Isn't that a Queen song? If I'm not mistaken. Very good. Okay. Eddie's little stack. Very interesting indeed. So was the guy selling? Did he know it was stolen? They didn't really hit at that. Yeah, I know. It's very vague in some of that. I guess it's under investigation still, Eddie's little stack. No one really to know the details of it, I guess. Down in New Mexico says, hi, how you doing? We're back. Appreciate you guys, your patience with me on that. No one said that thieves are smart. That's true. No one did say that. And by the way, I'm going to try the StreamYard. Maybe we'll have better luck with StreamYard. Yeah, I know, it's too annoying. I'm sorry, Barbara. We're going to get it straightened out, hopefully. I'm going to try that StreamYard. Maybe it'll be better with that. Although I do think it probably is my computer in the long run. But let's see here. Dislike the video, not the video, but bipartisan political lack of adult responsibility. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tell you what, that's one thing. The impeachment was pretty partisan. I guess we can probably all agree on that. Wish could get the ROI on my rare gold coins. Yes, I would love to get some ROI on our rare coins. Oh no, that's cool, Barbara. Yeah, she's saying it's impeach me. There we go. Impeach. I prefer pears. I've never been a peach fan. I like apples too. Apples. It's all apples to oranges, right? Or pears to impeaches. Right. There you go. Peachy King. Peachy's, yeah, Barbara's trolling me. That's right. There we go. Medgas guy. Sal, you're on. Okay, great. Sal, have you or anyone else in chat ever had to return anything back to the Royal Mint? No, I've never bought directly from the Royal Mint before. I've heard some horror stories from ordering from the Royal Mint before. Losing Louis had. And yeah, boy, I tell you what, if you order from the Royal Mint with the shipping and stuff like that, unless you live in the UK, it would be probably cost prohibitive, I guess, probably. Yeah, Peach Snops is nice. There you go, Martin Bell Gaming. Peach Snops is definitely nice. All right. Coin collecting fun. Crush that like button, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. That really does help. The like button does help indeed. All right. Sam A. What am I missing? They look kind of cheaply made for the amount you pay for it. This is the case. This is where the picture looks better than the actual. I was going to be a few based on the picture, but when you showed me the actual, I was like, no thanks. The faces don't pop. I'm a collector, primarily spend heft bucks in collecting coins. This ain't one of them. Okay, Sam. Wow. That's yeah. That did not. I'm gonna actually. You know what? I've got the coin here. I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, the faces, but they're very tiny, Sam. And that's just it. It's they're very small. It's the overall shape of the whole figure, but the features of the face are going to be very, very rough at that size. But so I appreciate your opinion on that. But maybe if you see one actually in your hand, it may be better. But I can understand where you're coming from there. And if you screen is black again. Let's see here. Okay, now it's come back. Let's see here.
And if you... screen is black again.
All right, I think I've still got audio. I think I just went out for a moment.
Okay, now it's coming back. Let's see here.
Because I have two screens I look at. One that has a stream health. And so I think we're still good. Okay, everything's okay. But thank you, Pudenda. Because as you said that, I did notice a little glitch there, but I think we're okay for the time being. Let's see. Rock on, Sal says Mr. Popzilla. Thank you, Mr. Popzilla. Appreciate that. You are the man. Acceleration rules. Tame or Gretsch drums. Tama. I would get Tama. Gretsch makes guitars too, don't they? All right, acceleration. Yes, I'm here. Very good, Pudenda. Harry Zero says, we have a crazy situation in the UK when we have a weak government fudging a fundamental change in direction. We have a weak pound. But when we have a stronger redefined government, and that will get the fundamental change done. So we get a stronger pound. Logical until this overwhelming majority government enshrine the leaving date. And with no dither delay in law, then the pound goes weak and all wobbly again. Then the U.S. president is going to trial with no chance of being convicted, while the jury stacked in his favor, the consequences being an even weaker pound. So in short, for an ounce of gold, I'll have to pay more than if I have a weak government, a strong government, and a predictable, effed up foreign government. Yeah, and that's just it. It's crazy. Things teeter back and forth. Tricky Guy says, I don't think you really know for certain that hitting the like button has any real world effect. The YouTube algorithm probably discounts hits as insignificant. Yeah, I don't really understand the algorithm. But I mean, I don't think it can hurt. And I do think that not one like will help, but I think that the multiple likes probably do help somewhat. I think that's just one of the multiple different factors there. Barb has voluptuous vibes that are most impelling. Oh, all right, maybe so. Let's see. I've not experienced it, but we'll have to explore that possibility and find out for sure if that's the case. Stay tuned. Kidding. All right. Harvey, what's up? What's up, y'all, here in this fine of LA's finest? Go Greens. Good to see you. All right. There you go, Harvey. Ah, yes, indeed. Very good. Tama drums, but they are mostly wraps. Gretsch has more lacquer over the beautiful wood species. Have you heard of DW drums acceleration rules? They're like, dude, they're like top-notch drums there. I mean, I don't know about their finishes and the woods. Well, I've heard they've got good woods. That's what she said. All right, where we go. So stolen item, not returned to owner. Not right. I think it's in police custody right now, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Due to potential copyright, I probably won't click on this, Anthony G, but thank you, sir. I'll have to check that out in the after hours here. Thank you, sir. Okay, where are we at here? So move on up through. Mark Nordgaard says, not for me in Norway. Gold and silver crashing down more than $100 in the last month. Wow, that's crazy. Man, so I have to check that out sometime. All right. Sanjay, I have been a bit surprised in the last weeks. Several other sites talked. Okay, this is all Black Friday and Christmas deals, and I've just not seen them. Frankly, I get better deals late last summer. A deal to me was 2 to 3 day sale. Now we have 5 of these at this price until they're gone. Those doorbusters are fine, but I thought I would see some genuine sales, and I'm not disappointed. Those Democrats are totally off the rails. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sanjay, JJ. It really is. You have to be on them kind of quickly, and what I would do is sign up for emails, for the emails from the major dealers out there, because sometimes you'll see the emails pop in and you can take advantage of them at certain times. But those happen year round. You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. All right. Hey, Native Stacker, good suggestion. Press 1 if you want the allegory rounds to be renamed the Barb and Terrier round. Now that would be some cool allegories. Pudenda. Yes, I do, and I'm just waiting for you to come over so we can use it. Just waiting on you. I have it hanging there. We just need you to come underneath the doorway so that it can be utilized to its fullest potential, Pudenda. Yes, indeed. Bullion Bug says, one dumb crook not playing with the full deck. I'm now expecting that 100-kilogram maple to show up. The one with the limited mintage of 5 coins should never steal something and leave serial numbers on it. That's right, exactly. The 100-kilogram maple, I think, was melted down. Bogus. Hey, thank you, Bogus, so much. I appreciate that super chat. Very much. That'll go towards the computer fund for sure. Yes, indeed. But thank you so much, my friend. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Hey, by the way, give Bogus a subscription if you get a chance, and also C Rod and others in this here in the live stream. You guys are good at networking with each other. All of you guys are great people. Those who have channels here, very good. So thanks, Bogus. Appreciate that. And Spectacular has made his way here. Thanks, Spectacular. And those of you just new joining us here, who may have not been in the stream for a while, I've been having to reset this thing a couple of times because there's something is going. It's probably my computer. I just can't pinpoint what it could be. Why my computer would stop my internet connection from connecting to this live stream. So I have to restart the live stream. I found a way to do it to stay within the same live stream. So if you hear silence for a while, stick around and I'll be right back. So have a good weekend, Bogus. Merry Christmas to you and everybody, by the way, as we move ahead on these comments, because I want to get to today's video and talk about that a little bit. So Donald Mexico says maybe the impeachment BS won't affect the movers and shakers of PMs because Trump means little to them. I really don't see how you can say the economy is doing so great when it's bought and paid for with a debt, $1.4 trillion omnibus spending bill, no best. Yeah, that omnibus spending bill, I'm not for either, Donald. I think there's a lot of bad seed in there. Everything passed without separate votes. When the Dems do it, Tea Partiers get their panties in a bunch. When Republicans do it, you swallow those panties. Yeah, we need to be consistent with how we take things in. And these omnibus stuff it's a real problem. And but I think you have a point, Donald, and I do disagree with you typically politically. But I think that maybe the markets don't react as much to Trump when he tweets and stuff these days because, well, it's Trump and it is what it is. And so just kind of do it. So Media Man, I'm directly connected. I'm not using Wi-Fi at all. All right, what did Pudenda say? Pay attention to Pudenda. Let's see. Stella's ignoring me and you can't see my post. No, you asked about the mistletoe, right? I thought I answered that. Let me scroll back up here. Yes, I did answer the mistletoe question. I think you missed it. Unless my sound is out. Is my sound gone again?
Question.
No, my sound's still there. Let's see here. Okay, did Pudenda not hear mine? Let's see here. It's President. Let's see here. Now I'm confused. You all heard my answer to Pudenda, did you not? Let's see here. Make sure. Press 1 if you heard my response to Pudenda. Let's see. I want to make sure that I've still got. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. You heard it. So Pudenda, you may have stepped out for a moment. Yeah, I think you'll like my answer, though. But in the interest of time and for fear that I'll get cut off again, this thing will go out, just rewind a bit and check it out, and you'll hear. And you'll hear. I think you'll like my. Well, you'll either like my response or you'll get deathly ill at the thought of the response, maybe. So it'll be one or the other. But rewind and check it out real quick. And let me know. I will. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Never ignore Pudenda. Not a good idea. Would never do it anyway because she's awesome. Pudenda Johnson is awesome. Yes, indeed. Okay, where are we at? Let's get back here. All right. Fierce O'Neill says, I'm glad to see her being honored, but it is a bit annoying how much special attention is placed on Krista McAuliffe. Yes, she's the reason why so many millions of people tuned in that day, but the reality is she didn't die alone. That's exactly right. There's other people that are just as brave and heroic as she were killed in that explosion are just as deserving being on the coin as she is. You're exactly right, Fierce O'Neill. Exactly right. And other people have said so in the comment section too. So hopefully they will honor them as well on this. All right. Okay. So Pudenda, did you go back and listen to it? Let's see here. I personally want to thank Joe Piscopo and Scott Baio for completely blowing Jay-Z and Beyonce out of the water during their 2016 presidential campaign. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They were. I didn't know Joe Piscopo was, but I know Scott Baio was a Trump fan. But anyways, all right, very good. Okay. Fruitcake is here. Pudenda Fruitcake. Saturday here already. Great night for everybody. Time for my electric blanket. All right. Nice. Well, thanks for being here, CCT. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and Merry Christmas to you. And Appreciate that. All right. Alan Gold is going to be giving me a coma for Christmas. Thanks. Isn't that a Overkill album? All right. Yes, indeed. That's a good one, Mr. Eminem. 9/11. All right. Let's see here. Rock on Black Ops says, have you heard of these Utah Goldbacks? Got some today from Amex. Premium is kind of high. Perhaps the price will get better eventually. Yes, I did get a free one in the mail. I need to do a video on that. I didn't know that Amex carried them. I have to check it out. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? We're going here. Impeached. I thought you needed both houses for impeachment. How can one tell if it's impeached? No, you just need the House of Representatives. Just the House of Representatives. That's what does impeachment, because impeachment is like an indictment. The Senate trial is where they vote to have him removed from office. That's the trial. Impeachment is the indictment. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're at. Let's see here. Coins A to Z. Yep, the rightful owner gets the coin back. Yes, indeed. I want to find out if Pudenda heard my response. Pudenda, did you hear my response to your mistletoe question? Quote is from the Feldman dude I mentioned. Well, Feldman got it wrong. I think, yeah, Feldman definitely got it wrong. Because that's the Senate to prosecute the impeachment. So if he says that the House must actually send the articles and send managers to the Senate to prosecute the impeachment. So by that very definition, Druid, that means that this guy is acknowledging that the impeachment has happened in his own definition. All right, I'm looking for Pudenda's response. Let's see here. So Feldman got it wrong there. Let's see here. Okay. Platinum is for 2019 and 2020. Platinum to the moon is up for 2019. There you go. So he thinks 2020 it may go up even more or go to the moon. Waiting for Pudenda's response to see if she heard. Let's see here. That's right. Exactly. Yeah. Barbara Carbone has summed it up, Pudenda. So did you hear it, my response, Pudenda? I think she's ignoring me now. Yeah, I think she's ignoring me now. I don't know. She's playing hard to get. All right. CCT. Very interesting article, Sal. I'm sure there would have been micro-identification marks on that coin, even if it had been taken out of the slab. Yes, that's true. But the thing is that by the time it would have been recognized and found, it may have been it could have been between several different hands by that time. But yes, there would have been micro-identification marks. But still, because by their very definition, it could have passed through enough hands that it could have been further removed from the thing. So let's see here. Part-time Prepper says Dems are playing the Joe and Mary Blow as idiots. They will find out soon enough that the average person isn't as stupid as they think. That's right. I hope you're right, Part-time Preppers. Let's see. Another slip of coffee. Let's see here. Interesting times ahead, Sal. Yes, definitely indeed. When do we get our helicopter money, says Mark Fragola. Yes, indeed. I want a helicopter to fly over me. I don't care if Ben Bernanke's at the pilot seat. Dump some cash on me. You know what I'm saying? That's really the attitude of most people, I think. I'd rather have silver or gold there. Guido Stacken is here. Hello, Guido. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Slurp. A solid silver 50 caliber round for Christmas would make a nice gift. That it would. Sure would. That would be nice to get. I like hobnobs. Hobnobbing. Pudenda still has not. Oh, man, she is really, dang. I can't get her to react to my response to her about the mistletoe. This is going to be bothering me now. Taper tantrum. He needs to be impeached for stock market manipulation, not for the stupid Ukraine thing. Oh. Yes, indeed. All right. That's Taper's view on that. Ron Schneider says, this is all very interesting, but my wife doesn't understand why I'm collecting silver eagles for our future. There you go. That's right. Yes. My audio is about to go out, and if it does, I will come back as soon as I can. Just stick around. Yes, nothing sexier than a woman eating a popsicle. That's right. Okay. I just pre-ordered mine. Thanks for the heads up. Cool, Timothy Lloyd. Yes, indeed. Congratulations on getting yours. What size did you get? Spectacular. How are my rounds at Amex doing? They're doing okay. They're not selling like hotcakes or anything. Because when I cook up hotcakes, because I do that, I go down to the market every Saturday and I cook up a bunch of pancakes and I sell them. I make sure they're hot. And those pancakes, dude, I'm telling you, they sell like hotcakes. So maybe if I'm going to have the Amex heat up the silver rounds and make them and put them on a platter. And so maybe they'll sell like hotcakes if they're hot. You know what I'm saying? But part of it is I don't really talk about them too much. I'm not a very good salesman. So, but if you're interested in buying them, they're still available. But they're there. Let's see. Anybody getting milk spots on the allegories? I've not seen this. I've heard of it happening, but I've not seen it. Yes. Yeah, Druid, he's a lawyer. They are related to Chicken's pick. Yeah, they are. They must be. Yeah. Lawyers sometimes get things wrong too, Druid. Believe it or not. It's pretty crazy. Randy Rhodes, says Pudenda Johnson. I think she also mentioned KK Downing too. Two great guitar players. KK still alive. Randy died in a plane crash in 1982. Trying to whiz by a house. Really close. Crashed into the house. Druid says, holy crap, they are watching you get to the chopper. There you go. Test. Can you hear me? Okay, I think I'm back. I'm going to bring my screen back. And again, the typing you hear is me having to log back in every time I refresh this light stream crap. So sorry about that. All right. So now we are back again. And hopefully we will see this. There's a screen. Okay. Very good. Thanks, guys. This is a lot better than me having to start a new stream each time. With OBS, you have to do that. It sucks. All right. Druid, he said box. He said rocks. All right. Dumb as a box of rocks. That's right, Druid. Very good. Okay. No, Guido, the reason why I don't use OBS right now, Guido, is because, as I said, when I lose connection on OBS, it tells you that it's trying to connect, but it never does. So when I hit the button to connect, it starts a whole new live stream, and I want to do that. And I think it's my computer. I think it's my computer why the connection is going out, because it happens both with OBS and Lightstream. But I'm going to try StreamYard and see what that does. But until I get a new computer, which I'm hoping to get. Hopefully, I'm hoping to order one maybe next check or next 2 paychecks, possibly. We shall see. I'm long overdue for a new computer, but this computer actually still works fine. It's just for some reason I can't troubleshoot what's causing it to lose connection. My modem's fine. My internet connection is strong. and I'm not on Wi-Fi. It's all hardwired to self-destruct. That's a Metallica album. All right. Adrian, thank you for the video. What about the fake coins? Can you report them and get the money back? It just depends on who you got the coins from, Adrian. It just depends. If you got the coins from just a regular person, probably not. But if you got it from eBay, you can, more than likely. Barbara Carbone, it'll. I don't know. I'm hoping it will. Because I can't think of anything else what it could be, Barbara. I wish I knew. If I could find out what it was, I need a new computer anyway. But yeah. So I don't know. Other people have advised me that they think it is their computer. Something going on in there. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. All right. Martin Bell Gaming says 4 kilogram gold free, but never drink coffee again. Would you? Let's see here. I'm not sure what that means. Never drink coffee again. Oh, if I got 4. Oh, you're talking about a trade-off, right? Martin Bell Gaming. So if I could trade coffee for 4 kilograms of gold, I would probably give up coffee for that, for 4 kilograms. Let me take a slurp of coffee and think about that for a moment. Because here's the thing, Martin Bell Gaming, I also drink tea. Okay? So, yeah, where's Terry? We miss Terry. So 4 kilograms of gold, well, that's, what, a kilogram of gold, what is that, $40,000? That's 32 ounces. Let me just do a little quick math on that. What is gold? 1470 times 32.15 times 4. That's $189,000 worth of gold. So yeah, I don't know. That would be tough. But if I had tea, I could probably do it. As long as I'm not, yeah, I think I would probably do that. I think I would. Good question. Terry celebrating the impeachment. That's probably true, Barbara. We're going to get to Terry's comment here in a moment. Alan Gold has just insulted me. Alan Gold has probably given me the worst insult of the evening for sure, and maybe of the week. Check. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. That's part of the routine these days. See, my internet connection is completely fine, so I don't know what's causing this. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Let's see. Let me get the screen back. Let's see here. So I don't know what it could be. All right. Time of the Signs laptop is a dinosaur. Jeff Salcero. Jeff has more problems with live stream than any channel to switch to subscribe. Why is that? Jeff Salcero, I think it's my computer. It's something with my computer. My internet connection is fine. I'm not on a... no, I don't share. Nope, not downloading anything, Martin Bell Gaming. There's nothing else going on here. My connection is completely fine. Something, and I don't know. Maybe it's in my browser. I don't know. I might try to troubleshoot some things. Close some import site windows. Yeah. None of that's open. There's nothing else downloading. Let's see here. Push-up time. I know. Yeah, I know. I need to push-ups. I haven't done those in a while here, mainly because it's just all I can do to get through some of these comments. And I do want to get to today's video topic here in these comments. Silverfan21, I'm so happy and proud of myself getting in when silver was at $14, $15, but only if I bought it to the metal years ago. But only if, yeah, I know. Yeah, I hear you. Timing is everything, but it's less important, though, if you hold it for the long term. Let's see here. Very good. Pilot Dude says, should we panic, buy, sell crypto? All right. Check out my knife video. I will check that knife video out definitely here later. Thanks, Pilot Dude. All right, cool. Got some from Bold. Congratulations, Value Hunter. Yes, Bold has them as well. Very good. All right. Okay, moving ahead. First, all right, this is the video today. What if just 3% of population stacks silver? All right, very good. Former food stamp, hopefully silver will go down and more people could afford to stack a lot. Yes, I think so too. And that's the thing. If anything to get more people stacking, I think that'd be good. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole heck of a lot. Colorado Coin Hunter says, love your videos, bro. Thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you're here. Very good. Okay. I think ITM has a lot of good info, says Martin Bill Gaming. Yeah, and I've heard there's some analysis that Lynette Zhang has said that I do agree with completely. But there's other aspects of it too that you can kind of tell. You know, there's a slight agenda in there, but there's a lot that I agree with her about. Thank you so much, Martin Bell. Martin Bell Gaming says here, what happens to all the lost Bitcoins? More will be lost. Won't they eventually all be lost in the end? That's a good question. I don't know, because there is apparently some that do get lost. And I've always wondered that. There's a lot of complexities in the crypto sphere, I think. And it's an area that I'm not fully aware of, and I've not really dabbled in a whole lot. So that's a very good question. Paul Deitch says, said this a few times. I got 4 or 5 people stacking, although they're stacking lightly. Everybody needs to get another person or 2 stacking. That's right. And it's about waking people up. And the thing is, it's just something you can get with not a whole lot of investment. Not a whole lot of money needs to be put in there. Okay, all right. Barbara Carbone has missed all my vids. Been working so much, but now I'm off till January 6th. No worries, Barbara. I appreciate it, and don't feel compelled or obligated by any chance. I just appreciate you being here and understand the busyness. And I'm sure probably the end of the calendar year probably means, because that's you have to prepare for everything that's coming in before the notices are sent out in February, right? The before tax season on the 15th and stuff. So yeah. Very good. Michael Sorrell, Lynette Zhang is a genius, so-called pumper or not. Yeah, she seems pretty intelligent. I think she worked in the stock market trade for a while, didn't she? Okay. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, $1,600 an ounce, effing idiot, says DudTube. I'm not sure what that means, DudTube, but I hope you come to this live stream to hear me say that I'm not sure what your comment means. Low blood pressure says, Sal, before 1964, 100% of Americans accumulated silver. Very true. The price then was in the dumpster. Throw that metal away. There you go. That's right. So in that case, yeah, in 1964 and before, it was spending money. That's right. Khan says, Multi-Gun-Man. Good to see you. All right. Be careful. ITM pushes pneumatics, high premiums, and Eric Griffin is an idiot. We're back. Now I got to get the screen back. I have one other thing to try that I'll have to do after this stream that I could see about fixing this thing, but it's going to have to be after this is done and after I'm out of here for the night. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys for your patience with me as I deal with this crap. Let's see here. All right, back to the front here. Alex Miles. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Mills, but Lynette is a pumper, but that was an interesting comment she made here, because as things keep heating up in this country, we'll see more and more people getting into tried and true assets as a hedge and an investment. So I wouldn't consider it absurd to shoot for a 3% U.S. population during turning into PMs. I wouldn't either. I think that's quite a possibility. One point which leads me to believe that this is more than possible and may even surpass the numbers, because during the transition into whatever next currency format will take, the wealthy elite average investor and those with savings are going to definitely look for some type of position that they can take without losing until that transition, the new currency, is complete. And I understand some people may say cryptocurrencies, but look at it from the standpoint that it is something that's still very new and emerging. There are lots of unanswered questions and kinks that people are who are established will not want to take bets on when there's another viable option that without a full stability, gold is now a tier 1 asset. Yeah, that's true. There's still a lot of unknowns, and the currencies and the cryptocurrencies are still trying to find themselves. And Bitcoin may not be the answer, by the way. It may be some other new coin that's not been there, that's not made its round yet. Let's see here. Silver Britches. Great video, Sal. I just picked up the little silver today. I got to get that Sal round. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. It's at APMEX now. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. He took the Silver Slayer video down. Who did? Big Uncle. Trying to think of what you're talking about there. But anyways, all right. Back here to this. Silver Surfer. The price of silver must go up enough to attract mainstream attention for new buyers to come in. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's got to go. It's the chicken before the egg thing. You know what I mean? The purpose of the rigor to let the silver end on the week on a strong upstroke for some evil reason as a Christmas perk to keep the mob below redline. I don't know. Let's see. We'll look at the silver prices right now and see what they're doing. It is up. That's right. Wow. Silver is the only metal that went up today. That's a good question. I don't know what happened there. I might have to do some investigatory work in that, because all the PGMs are way down and gold is relatively flat and silver's up almost 1%. Let's see here. Back here to this. Alan Gold here. What did you call me, Sal? I called you a native. You're a native. Yes, gold went down. Yes, gold went down. Dud Tube is here. Maybe he'll make sense of what his comment meant. I'm not sure. Maybe I misspoke. Did I say 1,600 gold? I didn't. I don't know what the framework would have been. That was what it was high, or what it was at one point. I'm not sure. But anyways. Well, thank you, Multi-Gun Man. I appreciate that. I'm a little disheveled today because of the technical difficulties. We haven't even had a chance to call a scammer yet. Yes, Chuck and Plata would love to have small gold, but actually I don't trust my live streams right now for the connectability to have any guests at this point. Till I get this figured out what's going on here, or get a new computer, or both. Probably won't have any guests anytime soon, but I appreciate you guys putting up with me. I think the question is a rhetorical question. There is not enough stackable product for 3%. And that's the thing, too. We have to wonder, would there be? Maybe not, Harry Zero. You might be right. Florida Stacker, hello. Happy Friday to you. Almost Christmas time. Bought my fifth 5.9s today. Thanks to you bringing that series to my attention. Awesome. Congratulations, Medio Man. Very cool. Congratulations. It's a good series to collect. And it's pure gold. Yes. the purest gold commercially available. DotTube, the government is stacking gold and silver, right? The government is stacking gold. They have some silver, but it's mainly as a reserve for their products that they mint, the bullion products, but they're not holding it in reserve, strategic or otherwise. Silver Hair Stacker, good to see Silver Hair Stacker. He says if 3% of Americans were to suddenly take silver a portion of their portfolio savings, then yes, the rest of the world would follow suit. Therefore, the price would increase. It's difficult to imagine this would happen as the powers that be prefer to kick the can down the road until the end time. So to answer your question, no. 10 million will not suddenly start stacking. Good luck and God bless. I agree with that. It's just a scenario, hypothetical out there, but I do agree with Silver Hair Stacker. It won't happen. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. Drain the Swamp says, get out of here. I bet it was his competition. And then Truck and Prepper said that I did it because he's a competitor. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, where did Pudenda go? Did I offend her? And Pamela, where did they go? I hope I didn't offend them. Let's see here. So anyways, yeah, Drain the Swamp, since his channel got hacked, my videos are still not getting nearly as many as his were. So he's no competition because he's getting a lot more views than I'm getting. Even hacked he is. It's crazy. Thanks for the info. Been wondering where he was. Yes, indeed. So this is the Silver Slayer, a really fast growing channel here has gotten hacked and his channel's been removed. So everybody be careful out there if you haven't seen this video. Okay, Cliff, gotta go. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Cliff. I appreciate you, my friend. So much. Appreciate you being here. I had to bug out for a moment. I'm all yours. Thank you, Pamela. Yes, indeed, a slurp in your honor, and I got to quit offending everybody. I know. Thanks, Barbara. I tell you what, shout out to Barbara for being a good sport when we talk about politics. I appreciate you putting up with me and us. Let's see here. Yes, Martin Bell Gaming. I do have two-stage verification, but sometimes that may not work if you're not quick on the draw with it. In other words, a hacker could get in there and take that away, but I do have that. But thanks again, Cliff. Have a good night. Thanks for Pam for being back. And now we just need Pudenda to come back here. Let's see. Down in New Mexico. Leave Mexico out of it. There you go. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Leave Mexico out of it, new or otherwise. All right. Okay. Now we've got Drain the Swamp, December 11th. I noticed something changed. That day I had to hit comment 3 times before it went through. Did he get hacked or terminated? He got hacked and then the hacker got terminated while on his account, says Mikey. Yes, indeed. That's right. Okay. Tessa Cunningham says, all we need is 3% to stand up to the government and tell them to leave our guns and loans. Leave our guns alone. Could you imagine if just 3% stacked? Man, we need more 3%. That's right. Exactly. We sure do. WTH says, multitude of rootitude. Great information. Thank you. And Merry Christmas. Thank you. This is about how the hacker. We're going to find some new information coming to us from Silver Heist on this here in just a moment. We're going to get there momentarily. Drain the Swamp says, will silver outperform gold? Everyone is long the market as long as it doesn't start coming down. The metals will bounce around and will be tradable, but now you have to pay taxes, and I'm going to be able to trade just by the dips. That's right. Yeah, no, there's stacks against us with the tax thing. So yeah, you're right, Drain the Swamp. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Stacking Nerd says, that's a bummer. I agree. I don't think it was an intentional attack, but from someone in the community. I don't think it was either. I think it was some outline thing. I've actually watched a few videos about people who have gotten hacked. A lot of those hacks come from Russia, believe it or not. So yeah. Cameron Nedro says, no disrespect, Sal, but Slayer was my favorite YouTube stacker, followed by you and Shadow Stack. With that being said, I truly respect you and your channel for looking out for other stackers in the community. Well, thank you, Cameron Nedro. I appreciate that. And nothing wrong. Heck, I know I'm not as, I don't know, charismatic or articulate as others in the community. I know I've got a lot of shortcomings, but I do appreciate you. And I'm trying to work to improve myself too. Cosmic Karma Koala says, everyone I know in the NYC is holding on to some silver or gold. After so many calamities post 9/11 and so many nationalities, precious metals are in the collective energy field. Yes, that's right. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Low blood pressure says some channels like a big square just ban you when you question his facts. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's not good. I welcome challenge. I welcome being challenged here, um, for sure. And because sometimes I get things wrong, and there's a lot of information. There's a lot of stuff out there, and either some of it I may not be privy to, or some of it I may have read could have been wrong. All right. Let's see here. Daniel Bull Runner Lamb. That's karma on Trump for busting the Bitcoin bubble in 2017 and making investors lose a lot of money. Well, yeah, he did post a tweet about Bitcoin, but do you think he had that much effect on it? I don't know. All right. Sal, you use all you got. Most do not. A heart. Let's see. What do I use all of, Chuck? Appreciate you, my friend. Right Side Broadcasting is live now. President Trump signs the National Defense Authorization Act. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is that what will create the Space Force? How many whiskers on your favorite kitty? Darn, I'm not. I have to count them. The kitty is not nearby right now, but yes, down in New Mexico may get snow this Christmas. That would be interesting in New Mexico. I guess there are some parts of New Mexico that have a propensity for cold weather from time to time. Down in New Mexico, this crap is what scares this old dinosaur about the internet. Yeah, I know. I hear you. It's crazy. I wouldn't wish this on anybody getting hacked. All right, Silver Heist brings. He actually emailed Silver Slayer on the third day after the View, General Hospital, and soccer videos. He was hacked and is being extorted by those who stole his account. Under stress and trying to work with YouTube. That's awful. And So sometimes a hacker will lock you out of your files or account and he says, give me Bitcoin. So basically it's ransom. So he got hacked, probably clicked on a phishing email is my guess. We'll find out. Hopefully when he comes back, he'll post about it. But that's not good, which means it's probably a foreign actor, meaning somebody from outside this community that did it. And I tell you what, dude, if Silver Slayer finds out who they are, I hope he prosecutes and or hope he can get justice and find out who did it and get them arrested or something happened. And if it's a foreign, it's going to be much harder if it's foreign. But anyways, all right. Eddie's Little Stack. Sal, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Regardless of why and how it's sad, it feels personal, even if it wasn't. I know, yes. I know it does. It really does. I think it hits home for a lot of us. Okay, I finally got a compliment from Alan Gold. Let me slurp before I read this. Although it's I think there was an insult in Alan Gold's compliment. Okay, so Alan Gold dreams of Sal at my shooting range, downrange. So while I appreciate it, though I would love to go target shooting with Alan Gold, I think that would be fun. However, he is implying that I don't have very good aim. And though, I probably need to get out to the range more often and work on my skills, I don't have to be that close to the target, Alan Gold. I can come, I may have to get a little closer to the target than you, but not that far down range. You know what I mean? So I don't have to be like right in front of the target. I can shoot from further back. I'm not that bad of a shot, Alan. You hear me? But I will take you up on your offer. I'll shoot you an email. We'll make it happen. So I appreciate it. All right, there we go. All right. Big Uncle says, I'm pretty sure I've watched some of his videos a long time ago, but I can't remember who he is. Too many people with silver in their names. Yeah, that's true. In fact, I actually searched YouTube for Silver Slayer, and there's like 12 or well, maybe we're back. And there's other little things in here that make it difficult to do this as quick as I'd like, but bear with me. We'll get it back. Screen shared. Think I'm going to try Yardbird or whatever that crap is next. The one that actually, think the screen, yeah, there's the screen. Chiefly Chieftain, why exactly do people gain by hacking these YouTube accounts? Well, it's not only a platform to promote their nonsense, but also to get their AdSense revenue. So yeah, it's crazy. Hello, Wing Zero. Good to see you, Wing Zero. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. Drain the Swamp 2.0 still with us. Appreciate all you guys. Yeah, I wish I could hit it. I really wish I could. His password is I love Barb. My password is the same thing that's on my luggage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eli says, I even tried to find the channel again, and it's still not available. I was wondering why I didn't get any recent updates. Yeah, it's out of there. It's gone. Crazy. Value Hunters here. Don't hate it when my channel stream crashes when reading chat on hacking. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Makes you wonder. Eagle Claw Bullion. Hello, Eagle Claw. Big Uncle got it from Spaceballs. That's exactly right. Wing Zero. I think that's how you pronounce that, if I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not a microphone. Eagle Claw. Actually, if you notice, the screen goes out too. And I've checked the microphone, which is my webcam mic, and it's actually fine. What happens is my stream health goes down when I check it on this thing. I have a little stream health thing, and actually right now it's not the best. And I don't know what it could be. Something is doing something there. But anyways, let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Eric says, I stopped watching his channel after his boohoo tirade soliciting donations after losing in cryptos, even though he was still holding a bigger than half a stack bigger than half the community combined. Just the same, it's a shame. Just because I decided not to continue to follow his videos, I wouldn't wish someone to be ripped off, scammed, or hacked, or deleted or shut down. Actually, I agree with you. I thought that was kind of a poor way to handle his losses in crypto too, for sure. I stopped kind of watching as well around that time. And plus, he never interacted with the community. But again, I think I'm with you. I think that it's one of those things where we don't wish this on anybody, and I hope he does get it back. So anyways, okay. Okay, I did pronounce it correctly. Very cool. Thank you, Wing Zero. A lot of times I get pronunciations wrong. All right, Scrapping Horde Tinkering Fun says the guy cried poor and suddenly returned buying all kinds of stuff. Sucks if his channel got hacked, but I stopped watching a long time ago. Yes. Yep, I think that is a thing. That certainly did hurt his reputation. However, obviously he got it back, or it seemed that's crazy. He had a lot of subs and a lot of views on his channel. But I'm kind of with you, Scrapping Hoarder and Tinkering Fun. I'm hoping he learned from that too, by the way, because I don't think it's right for something of your mistake to be asking others for money for a problem that you created, not understanding an investment that you made. Let's see. Cookie crumbs crashed my internet. That could be. Maybe it's the cookie. I'm not eating. I haven't eaten cookies on a live stream for a while, and coffee dribbles maybe. Now coffee's cold, but we're still bold. Druid. This means 2/3 of stackers will be retarded and a third will be smart. The other 97% are brain dead. Few lead, the rest follow. That's right. Exactly right. Let's see. Where we at? I wasn't going to miss his channel. I ain't going to miss his channel, says from Ontario. All right. Well, you're welcome here, for sure. That's one thing I pride myself on, is trying my best to show as much appreciation to my viewers as possible. And I don't want anybody to feel slighted or anything like that. Obviously, I can't recognize every single person, but I try my best. I know I read every comment, but I even hate to miss people in the chat side here. In fact, we have Stack Attacker Wager here. I think he's new. Welcome, my friend. Silver Wolverine, I agree with you, Sal. If you disagree, just don't watch it. Like my video today, after 8 hours, has only 100 views. Obviously, people don't want to watch it, which is my problem. Hacking is stupid. Well, actually, Silver Wolverine, it's not your problem, really. It's the algorithm. YouTube's algorithm is weird. But you guys check out Silver Wolverine, subscribe to him, hit his notification bell, and give him some love over there at Silver Wolverine's channel. He posts some great content. But yeah, sometimes they just fall under the radar. I can literally work my butt off on a video and it get very few views one day, and then I do a video and literally upload it reluctantly, almost thinking I should just start over and or not post this video at all, and it gets a lot of views. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think as a lot of it is just like a lottery or something. I don't know. But guys, check out Silver Wolverine's latest video. Corbett Roberts says that's lousy. Yep, I agree. I agree. It sure is. And thanks so much from Cynthia Johnson. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate you watching. Okay. And we've got John Kane. That's what he gets for his nonstop silver is about to explode nonsense 3 times a day. Well, I do disagree with that too, as Mikey says. It's I don't. In fact, I kind of made fun of him indirectly for about those headlines. But no one deserves to get hacked like this, because people have the choice. Silver Slayer will continue to make those headlines as long as people watch, and it's working for him. Now, I consider those cheap views myself. That's where his people were just coming just to see what he's got to say about his headline. But I like to I'd rather have half the views and have people appreciate it and for out of respect rather than get cheap views. But regardless, it's not a reason to wish for somebody. There's no justification for being hacked. But thanks, John. Appreciate it. Precious Metals Updates. Hello. Merry Christmas. He's lurking and working, but he's still listening. Thank you, Precious Metal Updates. Appreciate it. Yes. Have I done enough damage for one day? Probably so. Maybe need to do a little bit more. Yes, indeed. Evan Thomas says clickbait is what it is. That's right. American Super Tramp. Well, she shouldn't have been making all those videos misleading people. Actually, it's a guy. But even though I do agree with you, but people watch them. People watch them. They fall for it every time. Let's see here. Tricky guy. Small Gold has the same problems. His videos, why are Russian Kazakh central banks slashing, halting gold reserve acquisitions, got only 148 views in 2 hours after being posted. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And by the way, Small Gold is another channel that deserves a lot more views than what he gets. I mean, that guy is sharp as a tack. And but much more articulate, certainly much more articulate than me, and smarter than me, and it's got some great information. Donna in Mexico will just watch half the next video. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Our Health Labs website that reports health results was hacked. They paid to get the info back. Some people find it worth to do it because it's a lot more expensive to try to recover that stuff. Or there's some sensitive information. Okay. Alan Gold. Sal, go get drunk and play with a loaded shotgun. That would be dangerous, Alan. That would be dangerous to do. You know what I'm saying? In other words, Alan, I don't, in my mind, have not perceived what the implication is there with that comment. So in other words, I have pretty much come to the conclusion that you're making a suggestion with no maniacal implication with that comment. All right. Let's see here. All right. Mikey DYDS says, that's a bummer. Personally, I unsubscribed from this channel a long time ago, but I hope he's able to regain access to his account. I wouldn't wish being hacked or losing a stream of income on my worst enemy. Yeah, that's right. I'm with you there, Mikey. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right. Scary stuff for sure, says Silver Britches. Yes, indeed. It sure is. It sure is. All right. Alan Gold is totally looking out for me. See, that's it. I told you someone was right to not imply that he wasn't hoping for a drunken accident where I kill myself with a shotgun, right? All right. Praying you are next on the hackers list. All right, now let me try to find a way. I'm going to try to find a positive for this comment. I'm going to take this in a positive light. So Alan Gold is praying that I'm on the hackers list of channels not to hack. Thank you, Alan Gold. I appreciate it. Let's see here. We used to pull pigtails of girls we like. Alan likes me. I hope he likes me. I just want him to say it. Am I back? There it is, back. Crazy. All right, let me get to the screen again. Because see, when the audio goes out, so does the screen, right? All right, let me know if you guys say, does the screen go out when the audio goes out? Press 1 if that's the case. If the screen and audio go out at the same time, press 1. I think it does. Super, says Super Arena. All right, very good. Yes, it does. Okay, yeah. So that means it's not just the shortly after, says Wing Zero. Cheryl. Hey, by the way, hello, Cheryl Lay. Good to see you. I know, Barbara. Don't paying attention anymore. I know. I understand. Yeah. Screen goes a little later. One, but your email at the bottom is still visible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Value Hunter. Interesting. All right. Silver Slacker says, "Wow, that sucks." Yeah, I thought something weird was going on posting TV shows, but it had been going on for days. It shouldn't have been that hard to get your your account back. Well, yeah, actually, it can be. Either way, they should be able to tell someone else took over the account and uploaded the videos because of their IP address, so you should get it back. That's YouTube's problem. YouTube needs to do something when they see something like that. When the IP address is from literally across the world in a certain amount of time, they should find a way to do that to let people know and to lock the account out. So you got a good point there, Silver Slacker. That's YouTube's issue. Yes, indeed. Yes, TGIF for sure. All right, there's a hiccup when before the screen goes out. Cool, thanks. Mark B, I appreciate it. Johnny B says, that sucks. All that work gone. I bet he's pissed. Yes. And it's probably a Russian thing, and which means there's probably no recourse for a Russian hacker. But boy, I tell you what, there needs to be some American hackers that track these guys down in Russia that do this stuff, and just destroy them. We need hacker police to go out there and just destroy these idiots. Silver Slayer was my favorite silver pumper. Yes, indeed. But the thing is he was, I don't know that, I wouldn't call Silver Slayer a silver pumper. I would say he just posts clickbait titles to get views. I mean, I think he believes in silver, but I think he's doing it mainly for the views. All right. What club am I hitting tonight? Man, I don't know. I don't have anything. I don't have a club nearby here. I have a baseball bat. I could hit with that. I don't know, man. Yeah, dude. Little lift from silver, 1727. Eli says, I like Lynette. She has a great taste in gold and silver jewelry. Yes, indeed. Very true. As we get here. All right, Evan is hitting the Duck Club. There you go. Steve Garage says, Sal, stay safe. Don't get hacked. I'll try not to. Try to be very careful. Tell you what, it's scary, though. Tippy Two Stack says, karma. Not saying I wish him ill will, but when you lie all the time and rip off other people's videos all the time, I can't say I feel bad. Yeah, I kind of feel, in some aspects, I kind of see your point on that. But I think it's one of those things where getting hacked like this, I think is, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, But anyways, but thank you, Tippy Two Stacks. The force is strong with you, Sal. You have the crown. That's right. And I need to watch another episode of The Crown. I'll probably do that after I'm done here. I don't know. I need to, still kind of stressed out over this darn thing. I don't know. But anyways, but thank you, guys. Let's see here. Okay. It was corn. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Buffalo Boyan, I don't know how this happened. He was one of the first channels I started watching. He had some pretty good content from time to time. I'm sure he was making a considerable amount of income. Yeah, oh yeah. I think he was about to hit 150K subs. Actually, he's just surpassed me, 25,000. Anyways, you're golden, Sal. Nobody trash talks you, and if they do, Tricky Guy will kill him. Slurp, there you go. Thanks, my friend. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you. Well, I've been trash talked before. Sadly, in fact, I was trash talked by somebody and even veiled threats by somebody, and even some of my personal information spread around behind the scenes by somebody. So I've had some pretty scary situations happen my way too. But anyways, all right. Robert Rossman says, big leap from criticism to hacking. Could have been completely unrelated. I think it is unrelated, like a keylogger from a pirated movie or something. Yeah, that what could have been what it was. So got to be very careful with that stuff, I guess. Nuts. All right. Let's see here. Cliff 30K. I got notified of this one in my subscription, but not my inbox. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thanks, Cliff. He lets me know how he gets a notification. All right, let's see. Is the sound out again? Down in Mexico, I don't hear anything. B, crash was filmed. Let me make sure my sound is still up. He lets me know. Okay, it's still there. All right, very good. Okay, let's see. Double Stack says, I always like your videos, Sal, because you don't get deep into political views. Your videos are a place where I can go for 10 minutes or so and have a little peace and hopefully learn something and maybe even laugh a little. So, Sal, don't get hacked because, please, and have a Merry Christmas. Life is way too short for negative people. Thanks. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. When I do talk politics, it's mostly on these live streams, and it's usually based off of a discussion from a comment where they talk politics. But anyways, but I try not to get too crazy into it. But I have been known to rant from time to time. But anyways, Ozzy, got to run, been lurking. Thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Have a wonderful evening. Need some Christmas strumming. Oh, I know, man. I tell you, well, I've been going on for quite a while now, over 2 hours now. But we'll do the guitar some other time here. But we're going to wrap up these comments here. And there's more likely we're going to be kicked out again. Anyway, so Jonathan says he came across as a childish silver pumper. I never liked something being hacked, but how someone being hacked, but how can anyone could get something of value from his channel? I'll never know. Well, apparently he's got a lot of viewers. I mean, his viewership has really just taken off. So something he's doing has attracted some people. But thank you, Jonathan. I hope you'll come back to this channel because I like to keep it real about silver if I can. Let's see here. Oh, yes, Mr. M&M 911 has a video premiere tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's 50 minutes from right now. A 2018 reverse proof gold Libertad. But here's the thing, Mr. M&M 911. I think I know what you're talking about, and I don't want to ruin your video for you, but I've been contacted about that too. And it might be real. There's something about those coins in particular I've actually inquired about and had a talk with somebody else behind the scenes about it. I don't have one. I want one of those. But I'll wait for your video. But you guys stay tuned to Mr. M&M 911's video tonight. He's having a premiere at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's 50 minutes from right now. So I'll be sure definitely to be off. Hopefully I can catch the premiere. If not, I'll check it out later. But thank you, Mr. M&M Live 11. All right, let's see here. Mark B says, Uncle Sal, I like the 2-ounce rounds and coins. I need to add to my stack, but we'll wait until next year. Very good, Mark B. Yes, indeed. Always good to be cautious or be fiscally sound there. Wait until you can do it. Very good. Question the 3.9's pure validity. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see. Yeah, I'll be interested to see that video. Did you use a precious metal verifier on it by any chance? Because that's where the problem lies. Something about the signature of that coin in particular for some strange reason. But yeah. Billy Bob says people need numbers, not just 3%. That doesn't really explain or allow someone to determine if they should buy any at all. Well, you can't get into hard, fast numbers for something like this, for a theoretical thing like that. It basically just means a lot more people buying it, but it's a lot more than now, but a small percentage overall. It's a perception thing. It's a perception of the population. That if even just 3% of the population were to get some, then it's going to affect the prices. Even if they only got a couple ounces. That's the thing about silver. Let's see here. Oh, they allowed me to video them. Okay, so they did it at your local coin shop. Okay, very good, Mr. And that's going to be very interesting to see that video. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, indeed. You guys should check out Mr. M&M 911's channel. Give him a subscription and check that out. Lewis, anyone want to trade me platinum for gold? Oh, man. It'd be a good proposition, but just be careful any private trades you do. But thanks for the heads up, Sal, says Silver Turtle. Yes, indeed. Yes, be careful out there. Thanks for watching, my friend. As we get here, we're going to refresh these comments in a moment and get the rest of them. Hopefully before the sound goes out again. Thank God, says Travis Shooter. Well, and I guess he's celebratory of this, but I wouldn't celebrate it. It's not good because it could happen to a channel you do like, you know what I'm saying? Chuck and Plata says, well said, Sal. I watch most of his videos, and at times he would reply. I've never seen, I think I may have seen him reply once in like 2 months, and it was just a very short little response. Yes, I may not have agreed with some of what he presented. He still has a voice in the community. That's right, he sure does. That should not have been silenced. I agree. In the years I've been a Salivator, I've found fairness, friendship, diplomacy, and discernment with room for everyone with a modicum of respect to you and the community. I find no fault in that. Right, very true. Thanks, Chuck. And I'm honored to have you as a viewer and a friend. Okay, thank you, Martin Bell Gaming. Dude, I appreciate you so much being here, and I appreciate, thanks again for the super chats and your questions. Very thoughtful and insightful. Have a great night. Yes, indeed. Thanks so much, Martin. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's get this thing going here. All right, the measurement. Okay, Sigma Metallics. Yeah, apparently there's a problem with that machine, with that particular coin for some reason. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get back down here. Where are we at? Let's get back to this thing here. Boy, well, there's a lot of comments that have come in here lately. He needs to just create another channel. Simple problem solved. Well, Chad, the problem is it doesn't really solve the problem. He'll be able to post videos again, but he won't get his monetization back. He can't get that until he gets 1,000 subscribers. And for him to build that up is going to be really take quite some time. The proper way to report this is the Silver Slayer hacked. $50 silver soon. Hope he gets his channel back, though. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Your first day. Or worst day. Yes, worst day. This is Alan Maribor. Stevie Ray, he had no valued added content whatsoever. Too bad for him, but he should take it as a sign to keep his pedantic thoughts on the sidelines. Yeah, I mean, you know, Stevie Ray, I mean, I disagree with his approach too. I'm with you there, but it's not really our place to say what he posts. I think the best thing we can do is, if we don't like his content, just not to watch. That's the best way to handle that. If you don't agree with him, we don't have to watch. That's how I look at it. And he has a right to post. But thanks, Stevie Ray, for your thoughts. They're both 10s. All right, Silver Heist gives both these ladies in the Allegory series 10s. Thank you, Silver Heist. Good man. All right. So what's the current percentage? I don't know. It probably is close to 1. Not even 1 is my guess from Ontario. But good question. Probably should have looked that up and covered that. But really hard to really know for sure. Ron says, if Silver Slayer gets his YouTube channel back, I hope he changes and doesn't talk about silver exploding again when the price of silver goes up a few cents. A lot of people got tired of hearing about that, especially when the price of silver went back down again. My guess is he won't change his ways if people keep subscribing and watching more and more as he does it. He's doing it to get views. Why change if what you're doing is working for you? And again, but I would hope so too, because I don't believe in cheap views. I believe in getting views based off of reality. And there, by the way, there's nothing wrong with clickbait to a point. In other words, you want to draw attention to your channel. There's nothing wrong with that, but make sure that the clickbait, that the content matches the clickbait. I think that's the key. You want to have something that matches at least to a point. I'll give you an example. I did something that was probably borderline, would fall into what Silver Slayer does. I have a video called The Largest Silver Unboxing on YouTube. Now, it was mainly posted as a funny, it's kind of a joke, but the thumbnail gave it away. There's big boxes there. And if you look at it, there's solar panels. And now there's not, that is the largest silver. There's silver in the solar panels. That really was the largest unboxing. So there was truth to the video title, but it was obviously clickbait. And people watch and say, and then I explain what it means. You know what I mean? And so anyways, yeah, I did use Alan Gold's profile picture in one of my videos. One of my most popular videos is about Alan Gold getting negative subscribers. Yes, check that video out. Search Alan Gold in my videos, or search troll in my videos, I think. I forget what the title was, but Alan Gold was in it. And Alan Gold's got a new account. Alan Gold, the thing about Alan Gold is he deletes his channel and comes up with another channel called Alan Gold again. I don't know, it's weird. But he had videos tied to one of his channel. One time he didn't talk in them. There was cheesy, corny music with it. And he shows some cool gold and silver pieces. And but then he took them all down and he started another channel. And it's strange. Very odd. Alan Gold is a very strange person. I bet his farts smell weird too. I mean, not just bad, but strange. You know what I mean? I can just imagine him sitting at home with his family, and some stranger walks in and he farts, and the stranger's like, "What the heck is that?" And then his daughter says, "Oh, that's my dad's fart. It has a very strange odor to it." You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. Funkdad Forcelli says, what if China used a 1.7 trillion we owe them and bought up physical silver? How would this change silver spot price? Ooh, wow, dude, there's not enough silver to cover. Well, the silver market, the way it is, there's not enough of that. But that's a good question. Very good question. I don't know. Let's see here. Silver Awesome 13. The title should read Silver Slayer is a hack, and I forgive your kindness. Oh, man. Shoot. Yes, no. Anyways, but thanks, Silver Awesome 13. The Ninja Stacking, that really sucks for him. I hope he gets it back. Yes, hope so too. Dark Stacker, maybe he went to jail for pumping. No, I don't think that's the case, but do hope he gets it back. All right. Sudity. This guy was a scammer and a detriment to the community. I wouldn't necessarily say he was a scammer. I just think that he was doing things to attract viewers that will be considered, I won't even say unethical, just kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Let's put it that way, to that level. ZXC, it's also possible a troll make up 200 YouTube accounts and mass flag his videos. This will cause YouTube to suspend the channel without anyone looking to see if it's a validated terms of service. But that's not what happened, because they were posting videos of other comments. They were posting videos of other content on there. Somebody actually hacked into it. You know what I mean? Also, don't like that a few years ago when Silver Slayer was begging for money. Yeah, I didn't like that either. I didn't think that was appropriate, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, Media Man. I'm going to look into that. Carl Electrum, I'll refresh comments here in just a moment. Just hang with me. We'll get there. No great loss as Italian G. I'm going to look into that because it was in the same video where that was mentioned, where that was in the title, but I didn't hear any talk about a January 14th collapse. But I did hear that date. I need to check into it. Coins A to Z says 3% of nearly 8 billion people is more than 200 million people. That's a lot of stackers. It sure is. That is a lot of stackers. Jakarta Tosi, when the view came on, that's when I said this is too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was crazy. It happened. Tomoka's Enterprise, I hope the positive movement folks are staying these days and give silver slowly but surely up a nice and not controlled climb. No manipulation nor peaking. Just a nice gentle climb all the way to the moon. There you go. There you go, Dean. Yes, indeed. All right. TRP, 3% of the 7 billion people is about all trying to accumulate about 2 billion ounces. So all 3% could have a 10-ounce bar before there would be no more to have. That's about right, TRP. That's about the numbers will come out to that. If that be the case, yeah, it would definitely be revolutionary there. Martin Bell Gaming, move over to the dark side and join us at BitChute. Yeah, I need to look into the BitChute thing. Okay, let's see here. D-Wings World says, if I had to guess, this was a sponsor hack, which is when a company claims to want to sponsor your channel, so you have to download their product and contact them through a link. Upon that click, your account is hijacked. That very well may be. Yeah, that's true. That would be. Has been an ongoing problem in the gamer community that I follow. The key is to always verify that what you're doing and who you're dealing with. Be well, Sal, Merry Christmas, brother. Yes, that very well may be the case. You might have stepped on. I hope he posts something about that, how it happened. Because I've gotten some requests for those types of things, and I've always just deleted those emails. Anaya, I wasn't subbed to him, but he was helpful with filling out my PCGS form. He did videos on that recently. I'm sorry to hear. Hope he gets it back. All right, very good. All right, hello, like my name, get your own. We want food stamp back. We want food stamp, food stamp, food stamp. That name is harder to say, like my name, get your own. Evan Thomas says, please play this for Barbara. She thinks Trump is the only guilty one in Ukraine, but in all reality it is Biden. 60-second video. Man, I appreciate that, but I might get a copyright strike on that. Using other people's content. So thanks, Evan Thomas. Plus, send her the link. Send her to the link, Evan Thomas. Message in a Bottle says, I'm at the point of smashing all computer-related objects I own. I don't need them. Was alive before cell phones and all this crap and was happy without it. Life would be much simpler without having 30 plus password hackers and phone calls telling your social security. That of all those dang calls, I've had enough myself. I hear you. Sometimes you just kind of want to unplug and get out. I understand. Okay. KJM says that's what happens when you put yourself out there like that. It pays to think before you leap. Yeah, you got to be careful. There's for sure. Got to be very careful. Evan Thomas, the video shows the huge hypocrisy. The left, Biden is guilty of what they are blaming Trump for. Total joke. There's a Evan Thomas. There's a series that I encourage everybody to watch from Glenn Beck that talks about that very thing. A really deep dive into it all. So yes, so a 60-second video. I have to check that out, but I do agree with you, Barbara Carbone. If you get a chance to check that out, that or the Glenn Beck episodes about the Democrats' Hydra was a series it did. There's another one too about democracy dies in darkness, and they back it up with facts and documentation and everything. It's pretty good. Alan gave a thumbs up for something. I don't know. William Lanucci, imagine if everybody goes online and joins Bitcoin or some other coin and does their banking online and they piss everybody off, so take all the money away. Hope to God they don't take away our cash, and only hope that people follow it. He also says, I don't know why any government doesn't get involved. If they can't find Hillary Clinton's emails, they can find the jackass who did this to him in 2 seconds. All right. Crazy. All right. Hello, Graham Stacker. Graham Stacker is here. Hello. Silver Beach Bum. You know, the Vikings love silver more than gold, as there are many uses for jewelry and harder metal, and love the look of it as well. I guess they could have given me the gold throw. Yes. Right. Yes, the Vikings definitely love silver more than gold. There were plenty of uses for it. Some of that old Viking silver is really cool. Silver, is my bitch back up the truck? I'm here waiting for strategy. Yes, indeed. Strategery. Let's see here. Barbara, it was on Evan Thomas's comment. If you get a chance, just keep an open mind on it. I think, Barbara, too, the Glenn Beck is not a Trump fan. In other words, Glenn Beck is probably one of the most intellectually honest out there. And so he's not just a Trump fanboy, that type of thing. You may not agree with everything, but if you have an open mind for it, you may see where it may open your mind a little bit on some of the stuff. But anyways. All right, let's see here. Gwim M said silver in Europe is horrible with that. It sure is. That value-added tax is a biatch. No question about that. I agree. Did Slayer ask the NSA for the backups to his videos? Yeah, that's a good question. That's where you should go to get them. Exactly, Robert. I forget to scroll down a bit. He looks like Evan, contact Barbara or post the link. Shoot, I guess you can't post it in here, can you? Maybe he can help you find where that comment is. Evan Thomas will get it. Okay. He looks like a peach, so that inclines he needs to be impeached. Okay. I guess he is orange. Carl Electrum, the guy came off as a D-bag. I remember him asking for donations when he had a fat stack of silver. Yes. Is this the comment you wanted me to see, Carl Electrum? Yes, I didn't like that either. That was in very poor taste. So I think we saw Carl's comment here. Man, that's like burning somebody's house down and never watch his channel, but I still think this is absolutely reprehensible and hopefully prosecutable. Yes, I hope it's prosecutable too, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Sal is on meth. This is horrible. Okay, let's see here. 100th likey. All right, very cool. Thanks, Eli. I appreciate that. Still watching this while I'm on your chat. Thank you, Media Man. Yes, we've been going for quite a while. I changed it, Sal. Okay, he changed your comment? Okay. Well, the one I responded to was the change comment, I guess. Thanks for sharing the info. It's already here. Thank you, Coinsense and Nonsense. All right, guys, we've come to their end. My voice is about shot. 2.5 hours. Not a single strum of the guitar, not a single scammer call. But we made it through. So I appreciate you guys. And Going to say goodnight now. A multitude of gratitude to you all. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you being here. And thanks for the super chats. All that money will go towards a new computer. And if there's any PayPal, that as well. Thanks so much. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a good night. A multitude of gratitude. Take care.